So hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss about one of the most important frequently asked questions in interview, which is the ice-breaking question. Tell me something about yourself. So before wasting the time, let's start. So tell me something about yourself. So basically, the first thing you have to keep in mind that a interview is all about a brief introduction about yourself. So whatever you know, whatever skill set you have, so that need to be delivered very effectively to the interviewer. So tell me something about yourself. So basically this is a question which is asked, and this question can create impression if you answer it correctly. So there is no point. If you don't know yourself, then you don't know nothing. So basically you are the one who know yourself best. So before start we dive into some important terms or things. So try to understand that in interview you have to answer this question very effectively, because this is the question which will create the first impressions in your interview. So let's go and let's discuss that what are the things which students do wrong or perform wrong in the interview, specifically in these questions, and how to come up with an effective answer. So basically what not to tell. So there is a big no. So generally students start about their CV and their professional background. They start with their name and from they where they live in and where they are from, and then they move to the academics, and I have completed my 10th, I have completed my 12th, and I have completed my graduation. All of this is not required in this question, because the interviewer has already have your CV in his or her hand. So why do you need to repeat the same thing? There is no point of repeating the same thing which is in your CV, because they have already gone through the CV and they are watching it during the interview. So there is no point that you are going to tell about something which is already included in your CV. They have to gone to go through your resume, CV, and then shortlisted it, and you came to an interview. They just not just like put anyone and say, oh yeah, come in the interview. That's not the thing. So you go there. So they already go through your CV, they know you. So don't repeat anything which is in your CV, because they have already gone through it. So there are some students who try to create general history, just like I am from that, and this is my hobby, and I love to watch Netflix, I love to watch movies. These are not required, and this will create a negative impression as well. So basically, what you have to answer, that is, don't create irrelevant stories. So what does it mean when we talk about irrelevant stories? If you are talking about something about your hobby or something like whatever you do in your leisure time or free time, so if these things are not helpful or quite deviated from the JD or the job role, then there is a high chance that they will not select you. Just like if you are going to sit on an interview where the a high performance job role is there, and they are offering a high performance job role where the employee or where the person has to perform several activities. So if on that time you say that, oh, I just like to go watch some Netflix and I chill, then they will just throw your CV, and they will say that, okay, let's go to the chill mode. So these are the facts which you keep in mind. Never create any irrelevant story. Never create something just like which are not relevant for your academic, which are not relevant in terms of academics or placement purpose. Never create any irrelevant stories. Try to create relevant stories. So we will look on how to create a relevant story. So the next is what to tell. Now look, what to tell, you have to start or you have to talk about your achievements. You need to talk about your achievements. What are your achievements? Just like, let me give you an example. I have positioned as national second runner-up in a B school case study competition organized by IIM Kasipur. So in that sense, in this question, tell me something about yourself, I have to start with I generally start with my achievements, basically. So always try, yeah, obviously don't directly start with your achievement. First tell your name, where are you from, and right now what you are pursuing, just enough. Then move to your achievements. Directly move to your achievements. What are your achievements? You may be gold medalist, you may be director merit list, you may be achieved some fifth or sixth positions in the academics. Try to include that. You have written some sort of article, you have published some sort of research paper. Try to include that. So why I am saying that you must include the extracurriculars, just like in article writing and competition winning? Why? Because these are relevant in your job. Because in each and every job profile there need to be some sort of problem solving or some sort of thinking required. So if you are a person who has owned some sort of competition or who have performed some sort of the problem solving things, then obviously you will you will be noticed. So keep in mind that start with your achievements. Because if I am going to tell the interviewer that I hold the national second runner-up position in a B school case study competition organized by IIM Kasipur, then automatically it's a good impression to create. And try to create some sort of jargons. Start with your achievements. If you tell that I am the first in the academics, then obviously it will differentiate you. Listen, there is a major, most important thing, that all of the students come from the same college are just like a cluster. So what differentiate you from your batchmates? That will be your extracurricular, just like your achievements, your B school case study competitions or anything. These are very important. So always try to include your achievements. Next is extracurricular. So what type of extracurricular is important, or you can create a story? So basically there are extracurricular activities, just like some house captain or club head, or maybe some sort of you are in place com. You can mention this. Because if you justify one thing or one example, let me explain you. Suppose you are the house captain of any particular club and your club has won the inter-house competition, then and you are the captain of this club, then definitely include that. This will shows the interviewer that how effective leadership skill you have. If you put some sort of competition, your problem solving skill will be justified. And if you put something just like create a story on house captain, club head, and we own as our house, so these types of story will automatically justify your self, means your leadership skills, your problem solving skills. There is no second question that justify whatever skill set you have. Explain with a real life example, because you have already explained that. So always keep in mind, put some achievements extracurricular. Then next is the mantra you follow. Listen, all of us follow some core concepts or mantra for success. So what do you think about success? What is your mantra you follow? Just like I follow a mantra which is the tagline of IIM Ahmedabad, which is Vidya Viniyog Vikash. So basically these types of mantra, you may select any one of mantra. Our college practice as a tagline, celebrate your worth. So try to express yourself in a concrete way. Tell about one mantra which you follow. If you think that consistency is the key, then obviously this is your mantra. If you think that effective time management is one of my you can any quote or any sentence related to effective time management. You may be a person who is very sensitive about time management. This can be your mantra. So try to include some sort of mantra or some sort of spirit which you follow. The next is connect your story with relevant skill. As I told you, that don't say that I am a volleyball champion in interview, just like companies in are looking for management role. Don't talk like that, because these skills are irrelevant in terms of the job. So try to put something. If you are going to dive into some sort of market, if you sit in a marketing interview, then if you have a b school competition, if you want a b school case competition, then that will help you, because this will show that how much critical thinking you have used, or are you valid in terms of critical thinking. So these are the things which are relevant. Try to bring relevant skills and try to build a story, not about irrelevant things which are not important or not necessary in terms of the job. So go through the JD, job description, and understand that what are the skills they required and what type of employee they need. So try to fit yourself within that position. Try to build up a story with relevant skill set which will be effective for the job position. So that's all about how to tell or build a story. Try to build a story. Obviously can't say that you need to say like that, this. I can't, because you are the one who know yourself best. So follow these steps and follow these things, keep in mind, come up with a structured answer, and then you will crack the interview. So come up with a mature and concrete answer. So that's all about today. Next day we will learn about some more important things. Thank you.